Hello everybody and welcome back. This is episode 41 of our No Mods playthrough. Last time that we played, we got ourselves some computers up and crafting. I did a little bit of off-camera uh, waiting for materials to craft, so we got some computers crafted up. Before we get on to our main project for our phase 3, I would like to do some things with the train line that we built in the last episode. I would like to get our powder running over to our oil plant so it'll make smokeless powder without us having to keep filling up the storage. Because if we don't, then we are eventually going to have to give it attention and take time away from our other projects. But once I get started on that, I kind of want to keep going. So, let's go ahead and jump on our train. I was going to look at the computer to see how many we got made up, but I don't want to miss the train or else I'll be waiting here for another 3 minutes, 4 minutes. But everything's coming along. I think I'm going to put the powder pickup station right in here and have that deliver the powder over here and put it into the system so we don't have to keep hand feeding the storage over here. So with us having a push-pull train, we have to pay a little bit more attention to how the stations are set up, because the basically each end station is going to be the opposite. You'll see what I mean as we build it. But once we get that done, then we can go ahead and start work on our phase 3 factory for our phase 3 items that we need. We probably have enough versatile frames built already. I could probably go and check that. Get them into the field today. Alright, so while I was off camera and waiting for things to craft up, I went ahead and repurposed this to put out plastic as well for our computers. We already have quite a bit of rubber saved up in case we need it for any handcrafting stuff or tier stuff. But now we got twice as much plastic going over there to our computers. So, from here what we need to figure out is stations. Alright, so we're going to start off like so. Erase that. Put our zoop on. Alright, get us another station down here. Another freight station. Alright, and from here what we'll do, go ahead and switch this there. We really need to get better fuel. Alright, so go ahead and take this, instead of going there, go ahead and bring it out here to the middle. There. Bring that straight. Put that there. So, put that on backwards. So let's go ahead. Let's put this. There, not there. Go ahead and put that over there, and that should be that. But the reason we're changing these around is because if not, it'll be in the wrong place at the other end. If you understand what I mean. Because the train doesn't turn around, it just stays in the same position. So when you add stations, freight stations to a train, you have to make sure that they're in the right position for when they get to the other end, because it's not the same exact train station layout. It's basically the opposite. Oh, that's not the one I want. That is the one that I want. There we go. Now, put the station stuff around. This to be low. We want this one to be unload. There we go. Alright, so switch that around as well. That, copy that, get rid of that, drop down into here, put this going that way, and let's go ahead. We need to go here. Alright, so And that got us. And then, go ahead and put this up. Placing us set to pick up. Well, I mean, unload. This one is set to load. Okay, so I got that going right there. Alright, let's hook this back up. Catch us a train ride home. This end should be ready to go. Alright, let's go get on our train. Should be headed this way. Yep, it's headed this way. So this end should be ready to receive. That should keep our plastic going without any issues from me. I missed my train. Messing with this. Alright, that should be alright. Go ahead and grab some more of this smokeless powder. Okay. I'll go ahead and dump this smokeless powder in our system because I went ahead and made a little machine behind the hub that does explosive rebarb for me. So what we need to do here is set up. Our train, when it comes back, add another cart for our flat powder, and then we will build us a station over there where I was talking about earlier. Right this second, let's go ahead and get us some music started. Alright, now our plastic should be in the right spot at the other end. So let's go ahead and jump back on here. Turn on self-driving, and we will head back over. Alright folks, I have to use the bathroom, so I am going to let this train run back and forth while I go do that. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we're going to go over here and try to get our black powder pickup station built. Excuse me. Alright, and our black powder pickup station is going to be right in here. So, I would say right here is as good a spot as any. So, oh. I'll tell you what, we just are going to have enough room. Five, six, because the train stations are 2 platforms long. So we need 4 more over here. Alright, let's take up this track. Alright, so we want this train station to be facing this way. So get that centered, drop that there. Our first station is going to be the pickup station. We'll go ahead and send that off that way. Then we'll give ourselves an empty platform and then hook with the truck back up. And that should be it. For the track part of it. So this is set to load. Alright. What is this? Just a splitter? Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Just put a smart splitter. Right about there. And that's the sink. From this up to right about here. And we'll worry about making all this look better later on. Right this second, we're just trying to get things running. Alright, now let's get our smart splitter. So we put that to overflow. We put that to smokeless powder. I'm into black powder. I'm passed it right up thinking about smokeless powder. Everything. It's gonna be pretty much done, but now let's hope it's enough to keep us going. Alright, so we will catch a stream when it comes back through. There she is. We will go ahead and catch this when it comes back through, take it back to the drop-off, and then we'll change the timetable from there to set it up the way it's supposed to be. Alright, once he comes to a complete stop, I'll turn off self-driving and edit the timetable. Alright, so the first place that we need to go to is black powder pickup, then plastic pickup, then plastic drop-off. Save changes, turn on self-driving, and let's see what happens. It should work. Alright, we're stopping here. All good so far. Picking up like it's supposed to. Nice, nice. But we might have to come back here and ramp up the production on the black powder a little bit, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it works out in the long run. Because I came over here and built a storage system and stacked it full. But we have since unhooked said storage system to see what this is going to do. Did I not get the screen set up right here? No. No, where's my plastic? Oh, okay, because it's not making black powder yet. I mean, it's not making smokeless powder yet, so. $20 per minute, okay? So there's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Well, that was a good little lump sum up front. We'll see how it works out. If it brings that much every time, and shoot, if it even brings half of that every time, we'll be just fine. All right. But yeah, that's one thing about Satisfactory. It's always a balancing act, trying to keep machines running. Now they do have mods to help out with that kind of stuff, like liquid sinks or fluid sinks and that kind of thing. That helps out with balancing your machines a little better, so you don't got to worry about byproducts so much. So apparently fluids are not something that they were wanting you to sink in the vanilla game. So yeah, we should be fine. Brought back 139 that time, so as long as we keep producing like that, we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything over there to supplement the line out of storage. I'm not sure though. I have to look next year. But the materials it just brought should be what it's producing, so. But we should have a few computers made up now. We're going to go ahead and check on that too. We got about 10 minutes left in this episode. And I think we got a lot of our loose ends tied up for the stuff that we were needing to be crafting. We got our computers. We don't have circuit boards yet because we're using them for said computers. But eventually, we will get to having a place that crafts every little thing like that, I'm hoping. But looks like on next episode, we're going to start focusing on where we're going to bring our resources in from for our Phase 3 factory. And then once we figure out where we're getting our materials from, we will go ahead and run our train line around to get that hooked in. And then after that, it'll be time to actually start building the machines in the factory above the train station over there. Alright, so let's see how many computers we got made up. I'm guessing 150. Let's see how close I am. Yeah, pretty close. Alright. Everything here seems to be looking good. So, let's go back over here. I want to look at something. Oh yeah, here's the machine that I built. Got to plug this in. But we were making up some explosive rebars, so that's always nice. Go ahead and throw the smokeless powder in here. There we go. How we doing on pipe? We need pipe. I don't think I've got no more here. Yeah, no more pipe. That's one more place. Need to make 5 more of them. We need to unlock this next. Maybe 1,000 plastic, 1,000 rubber, and 60 heavy modular. What are we laughing for that? Screw? Well, we can deal with that. Where did I just used to, pop that out of there. Well, hey, that's enough. Nice, I like it when things work out like that. But now we can get our Mark II pipes unlocked, and we can go make our power plant bigger. So that might be what we focus on doing at the very start of the next episode, because it won't take too long to get that set up. We just got to throw down another 10 power generators and hook in the rest of the machines that we've already got set up over there. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting us our rubber. Plastic, on the other hand, you might have to do something about. We got to get the rest of them out of here. That's good, that's good, that's good. I have to get plastic from over here, but I don't think I got much saved up at the other end over there. I've been using it. See, man, it's like I got enough over here either. Alright, so this episode, the rest of it, is going to be spent going over to the power plant. You know what, I'm just going to take this train to the other end. It's going to be faster than me trying to run the whole way down there. I was going to run, I didn't realize the train was so right here. So. Go ahead and take this train ride. We're gonna have to go get us a little bit of biomass going soon, or make us a little bit of a packaged fuel factory. I don't have any more plastic, so yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just grab some more in case we're going to need it later. There we go. Catch us a train like that. And then we should be able to unlock our Mark II pipe. And then beginning of next episode, we are going to make our power plant bigger. Should have all the materials that we need to do it. So it shouldn't take long other than just set up. But yeah, I'm happy with what we got accomplished this episode. We don't have to run over to the plastic factory every 5 seconds to put powder in there. And you usually don't find out that's not working until you come and try to fix your computers and you find out, hey, no computers are making. So, yeah. Alright, let's research these pipes.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are reported instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
I guess so if you're building a big factory that needs water or oil. Alright, so with that, that's all the time we've got for today's episode. So I'm going to go ahead and save right here. Alright, back to the main menu. I just want to thank everybody for watching, coming back, and helping me build this world again. I think we got quite a bit done today. I'm pretty happy with what we got accomplished. Tomorrow, we are going to go and see if we can get more power coming out of our power plant. We've already got most of the machines set up and ready for it. We're just waiting on the pipes, so now we can double our output. Should have roughly 8,000 plus power coming out of just that plant. So, yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a good thing to do. So, until next time, talk to you later.